So, have you checked out Gemini CLI yet? It's like this entirely new open source AI agent that Google just dropped, and it brings Gemini right into your terminal, which is just awesome for developers.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds super promising. I mean, the idea of having a direct gateway to an AI model like Gemini within your terminal is um, really game changing.
Exactly. And what's really cool is that it's built to not only handle your code related tasks, but also problem solving, content creation, and even dynamic troubleshooting.
Right, right.
It's like having an AI buddy always ready to jump in.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that it's free for individual developers using a personal Google account is pretty neat. I mean, access to Gemini 2.5 Pro with a massive token window, right?
Yep. And get this, you get like 60 model requests per minute and 1,000 requests per day at no cost, which is huge for
Yeah.
anybody just getting started or even scaling up.
That's a generous rate limit, especially when compared to like other models out there that might restrict you a lot more. But do you think these limits might push developers towards those premium keys pretty fast?
Well, I mean, they do offer, options for professional developers. If you need to run multiple agents or want to use specific models, you've got the option to use a Google AI Studio or Vertex AI key for extra capacity. So it's designed to scale with you.
Mm-hmm, gotcha. Interesting. And it's not just about raw numbers, right? It also taps into some serious AI capabilities like code understanding, file manipulation, and even command execution.
Exactly. It's like the terminal becomes a personal playground where you can debug, automate tasks, and generate content by simply giving natural language commands.
Yep, exactly.
Imagine typing a prompt and then watching it resolve coding issues on the fly.
And I heard it's integrated with Gemini Code Assist too, right? So you get that same multi-step planning and auto recovery from process failures that the tool works with in VS Code.
Yes, indeed. It's a shared technology with Gemini Code Assist, which means whether you're in your terminal or in VS Code, you're getting enhanced AI
Right,
support.
right.
It's like having the best of both worlds.
That definitely blurs the lines between CLI and IDE work, making your workflow so much more integrated. But does that overlap ever create confusion for users switching between environments?
That's a valid point, actually. And while the integration is super slick, there might be some growing pains initially for users used to very distinct tools. But overall, the potential seems enormous.
Yeah, I can see that. And speaking of potential, I love how they made Gemini CLI extensible. It uses emerging standards like the Model Context Protocol and even supports bundled extensions.
Absolutely. It's like you can always tweak and tailor it to your personal workflow or even for team configurations. Plus, being open source means you can, inspect the code, dive deep into security, and contribute improvements. It invites a
Exactly.
community effort.
I always appreciate when these developer tools are open for contribution. It fosters trust and innovation. But um, don't you think that always having such a wide range of capabilities might be overwhelming for some users?
That's a fair critique. It could feel a bit like being handed the keys to a sports car without a manual at first.
Yeah, I get
But
that.
proper documentation and community support should help bridge that gap.
Right? Yes. And I also noticed that Gemini CLI can integrate Google Search for grounding prompts. So you're not just limited to local context, you can fetch real-time external context.
Exactly. It's like having the whole internet as a reference tool right there in your terminal. It's that extra layer of dynamism that really sets it apart.
Yep, indeed.
It can transform your command line into a smart, context aware workspace.
Another thing I find intriguing is the versatility. It isn't confined to just coding. You could, for example, generate a creative story about a ginger cat's adventures in Australia. It's beyond just practical tasks, but also content creation.
Exactly. It caters to a wide range of uses. And think about it. Whether you're writing code, managing tasks, or even brainstorming ideas, Gemini CLI is like your on demand AI partner, a true all in one
right.
solution for the terminal.
And the fact that it's designed for non-interactive usage means you can automate tasks within your scripts. I mean, that level of integration can really streamline workflows.
Absolutely. You could integrate it into, say, your CI CD pipelines or use it for batch processing tasks. It really makes your terminal more than just a text based interface, it's a dynamic execution environment.
Exactly.
That kind of automation is a serious productivity boost.
I wonder though, do you think this tool might eventually push developers to rely too heavily on AI, potentially dulling some of their problem-solving skills?
That's a concern for sure. I mean, it's like when calculators first came out. Some worried about mental math.
Yeah, I see
But I
that.
believe with proper balance, it can actually elevate how we work by handling the heavy lifting while we focus on creativity and strategy.
Well put. And even with its free tier, they've really set an industry-leading usage cap. It's almost like they're saying, hey, accessibility first. And that's very forward
Right,
thinking.
right.
Because empowering individual developers is key to innovation.
Exactly. And with the open source nature, any security or efficiency concerns that pop up can be addressed by a global community rather than waiting for a single vendor fix
That's
for the
reassuring.
security savvy developer.
And not to forget, the integration with Gemini Code Assist offers a seamless bridge to more intensive development tasks in IDEs. So it's not like it forces you to choose one environment over the other.
Yup, it's like having a versatile Swiss Army knife right there in your terminal that also harmonizes with your VS Code setup. The multi step reasoning, auto recovery, and collaborative planning aspects really add to its
Indeed.
charm. I mean, it's fascinating how these complex systems are becoming accessible to everyone.
Absolutely. And getting started is so simple too. Just an email address and you're good to go. It really lowers the barrier to entry.
Right, ease of use is central. Plus, with such a high allowance and robust free tier, it's almost like Google is giving developers a solid endorsement for experimenting with AI enhanced workflows without a heavy financial commitment. For both
Yeah, that's
hobbyists
key.
and pros.
So, the takeaway here is that Gemini CLI is not just another tool, but a fundamental upgrade to the entire developer experience, merging the power of AI with the ubiquitous terminal.
Exactly, it's a major shift. It's like if you take your traditional command line and then supercharge it with AI, you get this hybrid tool that has the best of
Right,
both
right.
worlds. It's basically rewriting how we interact with our computers.
And I love that it's open and extensible, inviting contributions, which will keep it evolving to meet the needs of its users.
Totally. While there might be some initial learning curves, the long term benefits seem to outweigh any challenges. Plus, with the community behind it, improvements and new features are always on the horizon. It's a tool built for tomorrow.
Exactly. Indeed. I'm excited to see how developers will integrate Gemini CLI into their workflows and what creative solutions they might build with it.
Me too. It's kind of like opening a new chapter in the developer toolkit era. There's still a lot to explore, and every update seems poised to push the boundaries of what our terminals can do.
Yep,
It's
absolutely.
thrilling to see technology evolve like this.
Well, here's to Gemini CLI, redefining our terminals one prompt at a time. Can't wait to see what comes next.
For sure, it's a brave new world out there for developers. If you're not already tinkering with Gemini CLI, now's definitely the time to jump in. Thanks for the deep dive.
Definitely. Thanks. And here's to pushing the boundaries of AI in our daily coding adventures.